Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 96, Day 6. So today, of course, we got the Green Guild War Day. We're going to be going over all the spoilers for the week, and of course we still got Arena event going on. Not sure if I'm going to finish it all the way, though I at least want to go to the next reward, as we do end up getting some writs there for part of a deed, so I do kind of want to do that. And then we end up getting our 3 daily arena things in there anyways. We would just have to do 1 extra arena in order to get the little bit of writs, so I think that's kind of worth it. But anyways, so let's go and start getting into the spoilers. Also, I have a kind of funny story about something earlier today, but we'll go over all the spoilers first, just to let everyone roll in. But anyways, as well as anyone who might be watching after the fact, who are mostly just here to see this, that, and probably Guild Wars. But anyways, let me go and let's go to the Gems of War forum first. Let's see. Let's go to the official posts. Assuming there is an official post that they actually posted, I would sure hope so. Also, we should be getting a patch soon. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't. It is almost, I didn't even realize that. It's almost March. How did we not get a patch yet? Hopefully we are in the next week or two. Normally it's like late February, early March. Though the late February part, almost over. So it might be early March. Anyways, latest news. And the Solid Snakes. Anyways, as far as the Solid Snakes, it is a 13 mana cost brown red ultra. Ends up dealing some damage to an enemy and then poisons all enemies affected. Oh, sorry, it was splash damage. So basically it will triple poison with a triple poke. This seems really good in arena, really horrible outside of arena. Let's see. How does it get to repair itself? That seems kind of weird on a snake. Normally it's on a lot of the robots. It has armored for 25% and it also has a 10% chance for the chaotic gem, or the star gem. We have, let's see, is this a convoluted scoring system? Let's see. Each thing is 10 points. It battles against the Cold Steel Cobra, Warm Steel Cobra, and the other thing. Drop a variable number. Well, variable number doesn't matter as much. How can it draw a variable number, though? It has 1. Am I reading that right? How does it have a variable number if the base number is 1? I'm confused. If the variable rate is about 1.18 times, and you're doing that to 1, wouldn't it always be 1, unless it rounds up or something? That seems so weird. What on earth is that scoring? Does that mean it's either going to be 1 or 2, and it's just completely random? Like 10, 20% of the time it's 2, and then the rest of the time it's 1? I don't understand. It's literally 1 point, or, 1 material. How can it have a variable? It can't go down to 0, so it would have to go up to 2 sometimes. Because it can't give you like 1.5 or something. It would have to be 1 or 2. That makes literally no sense. Like, at all. But anyways, those do seem to be the better rooms. No, actually they're not. Well, I guess with variable, they're better than Marilith. So that makes Marilith the worst room? Really? Okay. Am I reading that right? So that basically makes Marilith the worst room. Because it will never have a variable number that would ever make it higher. And then the other 2 would technically be higher, assuming the variable doesn't trigger. I'm just not sure how this variable will work, because how does that do anything to 1? Unless I'm missing something here. Because that basically means Marilith is the worst, Fairy Godmother is the best, and Basilisk the second best, with Marilith the absolute worst. But it could also just mean that these are the only 3 you ever take. I don't know, we'll have to look at that a little bit tomorrow. I'm actually not 100% sure. Because I don't understand, we would have to see how it interacts, because I'm not sure how 1.18 times base value thing has any effect on the number 1. And how it affects that number 1 is really, will determine how on earth this is scored. That's too confusing to try to figure out right now. Because we have never really had an instance like that where it tried doing something to only 1 singular thing. I don't know, we'll find out tomorrow. That's actually one that's going to be kind of hard to know prior. But I'll figure it out when it happens. Anyways, let's go over to the other location. If I could type correctly. So, let's go start with, let's just start from all the weekly stuff. Starting all the way from the bottom. Of course, Guild Wars and Arena ending out right now. Then we have the Road event. So, Faction again, of course, for tomorrow is for the Dark Pits. Wednesday, we're going to be having the Mist of Scales pet. I believe it's one we already have, right? Which one is this? Yeah, that's the one for Naga bonus. Because, of course, it is a Mist of Scales week. Thursday, we're going to be having the class event for, gosh, what's it called? The Assassin. Assassin's pretty interesting. Has the most amount of RNG Compared to any other hero class, it has a dodge based on percent. It has an insta-kill on skull based on percent. It has an extra insta-kill whenever it gets a kill that will also kill, which can lead to a kill leading to a kill, because they do count each other. So when it rolls a 10% chance to do a kill on a skull, that kill can then do a 7% chance to then kill, which then has another 7% chance to kill if that kills the kill. And you can just chain the entire thing, though you need an entirely high RNG. It's normally not used because it's way too luck-based. However, it is a really funny hero class if you've never messed around with it, especially when fully maxed. Though it's normally too luck-based to bother ever doing. And aside from that, Friday we have an invasion event, which likely means we have a new weapon. So let me go check. We should be getting a new weapon this Friday. I'm looking for weapon category. So the weapon that we're getting on Friday is the, whatever this book is. It's green-brown. It explodes, oh good, explodes magic +1 purple gems. Grants a random status effects to all mystic troops, not mythics, but mystic, the typing. And then summons a mystic troop. That seems okay. Powerful for some extra mana. Oh, that's actually not bad. Enchant myself? That means it gets 6 mana back, guaranteed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's actually pretty good. It gets 6 mana back for a 14 mana cost explosion? Wait, wait, wait. This book's actually broken. Wait. Wait. Wow, that's a lot of value. It gains 6 mana back, meaning theoretically after you cast it, it is an 8 mana cost mass exploding weapon. This basically means it's better than Black Manacle. I mean, not Black Manacle, I meant Mountain Crusher. Because it even uses 2 colors. It essentially has an 8 mana cost because you're enchanting yourself, so you're getting 2 back unless they immediately dispel you. But even then, you're still getting the guarantee 4. And in most situations, you're getting 6 back. That's a lot of mana on top of the fact that you're using 2 colors, and this thing's going to get nerfed. Wow, that's actually kind of broken. Definitely make sure to get that weapon this weekend. That's coming out this Friday. Honestly, that might be the biggest thing happening all weekend, or all week, I mean, is the book coming out on Friday. Normally, it's not too big a deal, the Friday weapon, but that's actually really ridiculously good. There's no way they don't nerf that to like 16 or 18 mana cost. That or tweak one of these two. Like, get rid of Power 4, get rid of Enchant. That's a lot of value on top of already having Explosion. But anyways, guys, didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Hello! Let's go all the way from the top. Hello, Isabel, and then we'll go do the Guild Wars. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Roman. Hello, David. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Mr. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Tony. Hello, Chris. Hello, Genki again. Hello, Michael. Hello, Peter. Hello, Hong. Hello, Defiant. Hello, hello, EH. Hello, Wide, or Witty, I mean, or Wild. I'll eventually get it right. Hello, Bill. Hello, Cookie. Hello, everyone who hasn't said hello, and hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Arjonian. Okay, so funny story about earlier today. So as you guys know, there are a bunch of people working on the decking for the house, as well as a few other things, but mostly the decking people. But anyways, they were doing the back decking, but there's 2 deckings, one in the back and kind of by where my mom's room is, another one like right next to pretty much where my room is, though not directly connected to my room. It's more so connected to the living room, but it's still like physically right there still. That's also kind of where our neighbor's house is because they're really close together. So it's like only like a few feet away or so. And it's kind of funny because if you need like a scale to like how ridiculously loud they have been recently and how annoying it has been to do anything during the day, they were actually so loud today that the neighbors actually issued a noise complaint and they were narrowly going to like call the cops. So the people that were like working on it had to like go back. It was mostly because it was a Sunday and a holy day for them and everything. So they wanted to, you know, kind of have like a bit of peace and quiet and not have like a billion noise outside. A billion decimal. I don't know. What even is a high decimal? That's obviously too high. 100 decimal? I'm not sure. But obviously it was very loud. And yeah, they were almost going to call the police. So I'm not sure exactly what the whole deal is, but they had to basically like stop working for the day. Which is kind of funny, but overall just a really big headache earlier this morning. But yeah, that happened. But that's a scale to like how ridiculously annoying they've been lately for how loud it's been. Obviously they have to use all the power tools and everything, obviously. But yeah, that's the thing. Hopefully it'll be done in the next few weeks or so. They should be pretty soon though. Hopefully by the end of this month or early next month. Anyways, let's go to Guild Wars already. So Green Guild War today. Are we just going to go with the same team or are we going to actually change it up? So far we changed up most of our teams. I feel like we changed it up. This team has been kind of hit or miss for us lately. I want to form it into... I have no clue what. I definitely want to keep Leprechaun. I kind of want to keep Weaver. But I also want to keep Beatrix. But I also... I want to keep all of it. Also, hello, Nightmare. Anyways, I need... What's a good green weapon that isn't useless? Does it exist? I don't feel like it exists. There's that one divine one, I guess. That's gonna be too slow, though. What do we have for a green Empower that isn't Leprechaun? Like an extra Empower on top of our Empower. Child of Summer's interesting, but it feeds into nothing. Let's see. No, it wasn't just hammers. They have power tools and everything. No, actually, it's not that bad when they do hammers. Hammers is when it's quieter, when they're hammering everything. Like, that's ideally the amount of noise they would make. Like, that's when they're quietest, is when they're doing hammering stuff. Let's see. I don't like any of these other than Leprechaun. Because we can either create red, red, yellow, yellow. Ooh, yellow, though. But the problem is, those things overlap my mana I already have. We could deny yellow. Why not Essence of Evil? The problem is it only uses one color. We could go Essence of Evil, though. I could give it a shot. I don't see why not. It makes this cover less colors, but it is Essence of Evil. Which, that alone makes it pretty worthwhile. Yeah, we can run Essence. We even got it this week. It was available in the Thursday class event. Though, of course, you could also just get it from 250 wins off of the Plague Lord hero class. But yeah, we can run Essence. I don't see why not. Honestly, I might just keep it this way. Let's see. It might have been a nail gun. I heard like actual hammering though. I didn't like always look at like the exact tool they were using for everything. But I definitely heard stuff that sounds like normal hammering. Unless it's a tool that kind of sounds kind of similar to it. They definitely have been using nail guns for some things. But I've definitely heard like actual like hammer noises. I'm not sure exactly what it was used for though. Because I know they were kind of setting the foundation of the thing. So they might have needed it for that. Okay. We might just run with this. This is technically a different team. Because I want to keep everything except the Ogress pretty much. And this does exactly that. So we're just going to roll with this and hope it works out. It is technically a different team. Though ever so barely. What's an army? Oh yeah, duh. I keep forgetting it's the arena thing. That's so annoying. Anyways, let's just double check that it is indeed Green Guild War for the billing of time. I've yet to accidentally ever use the wrong day. Also, are we winning or losing? So far, we've won every Guild War today, or this week, except this one, which is kind of weird because that guild is overall kind of towards the bottom. However, they are beating us by like 7,000 right now, or 7,000, what am I saying, 9,000. They're beating us by about 9,000 points with the exact same amount of battles. We can always hope that they don't do the rest of their battles if nothing else. But, I don't know, how did they do so much better? That's weird. I guess maybe our defend team for today on our leaders weren't too good. I know mine was kind of average. It's actually, oddly enough, I'm actually using Essence of Evil defend team with Thief and everything. I feel like that needs to be a lot of my defend teams I feel like I should revamp. The one that did the best is... I don't know, hard to tell because we don't have enough battle data. Because we weren't like Paragon or something. Though who knows, we might be next time. We'll have to see where we score because I believe everyone in my guild has lost at least once. And we only lost one, so if we score good enough today, we might be able to. Anyways, definitely do not use Phoenicia. Do not use Phoenicia. So, Essence of Evil, Beatrix, Weaver, Leprechaun. I think we're fine with this. Don't think we need to tweak anything else. This is indeed green. Pure green, pure green. Okay, let's just roll with this. It's pretty much the same team as before. Red shirt on Green Guild War Day. I can't wear green. I have a green screen. So I just wear generally any color. Normally I try to not use a color that I've already used during the week, but it's already like the end of the week, so it doesn't matter as much. Like if it's still midweek, I probably would try not to use the same color as one that's already in the week. Even though I have multiple different shirts of the same colors, I still like to not rewear them, bringing out the same color in multiple days. Well, if it's already in the week, it doesn't really matter because it's pretty much already over. Weaver, you do not have enough damage. Also, Red, you do not have enough mana. I really need a green here. I believe he just denied us recently, though. It doesn't matter too much overall. There's a lot of Skull, but he's entangled, so he can't really do much. Though he's about to whenever he gets unentangled, which could be problematic. But we basically already won. We just take that over. We have Beatrix, we have Weaver. I might as well Beatrix, hope it lands extra turn. It did not. Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Barely. We then Weaver, and then we basically won. Beatrix or Weaver or anything basically kills. And never mind, he's already dead. Good. Had to go to bed. You were so tired. We'll catch you later, Ricardo. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, let's get through this green guild war. Hey, that's almost the same I set. No, I didn't do the around book. I did around Essence of Evil. Probably should do it around book. Books just go crazy. Let's see. Though overall, we haven't really been having too big of an issue with books so far this week. Surprisingly. It gives him a little bit of value, but I believe we're in a position where we kind of already win regardless. So we're going to do that. We throw a Beatrix. Oh no, Beatrix, you don't get automatic extra turn. I can still get it off of Brown though. But it's also assuming we're actually going to get one off of Brown. I'd rather just Essence of Evil again, I think. And just hope we're cleansed by next turn. Maybe I should be using those metals. All we have to do is extra turn off the board though. Like that. We're good to go. Like, I think we pretty much won. We just do this. Land that. Throw down Weaver. That's fairy fired, so that will die. And then we just throw Beatrix again. Actually, I might as well just throw a Weaver again. He's fairy fired right now, so he's going to die because of Essence of Evil. And then we just Weaver again, and we're good to go. Oh no! I didn't see barrier. No! He better not book us like crazy. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We're fine there, though. I almost just got infinite booked. Right as we had the win. Slight fail. I didn't notice the barrier blinking over there. Yep, same team again. It's not too big a deal, though. As long as their Empower doesn't go crazy, we should be fine. The Empower is the biggest issue. I'll disable one of them. Hope he doesn't have alignment. Disable the other one. Oh yeah, we have Mana Drain to it, too. I'm going to go disable you just because you're the biggest threat in case we miss. And we definitely don't want to miss. It also allows us to Fairy Fire kill. One less thing to deal with. Oh, that was already enough. Gosh, Fairy Fire did a lot of work there. I know, that is kind of funny with Book. Like, you can kill all three, and then Book just kills your entire team. There's a couple that can do that. There's a couple goblins, like Truffle, Beatrix can do it. Any book can do it in Guild War Day. They just decide they want to completely destroy your team occasionally. Ideally, they decide not to do such a thing, but occasionally they decide to do so. You ideally want to find an AI that's not going to do that. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Not like there's any control in the manner. Oh, why'd I do that? I could have just Weavered. Though I might as well just keep doing this at this point, because if it keeps landing, we might as well just kill the whole team with Beatrix. Infinite Beatrix loop. Hey, we have exactly 3,000 points on the dot. And one more battle. Against pretty much the same team, except he's using Leona's tower now, so I can't use Essence of Evil on it. But he's still using double Empower into Book, because of course he would be. But he's using Tower, which is an interesting switch up. Though against the team we're currently using, that doesn't affect us much. I obviously can't Essence of Evil that. But beyond that, it doesn't do that much. Though the biggest issue right now is more so his Empowers. I do not have an answer for his 2 Empowers right now. He has yellow to green, which does nothing, and he does purple to green, which also does nothing. Actually, they kind of help us if he does that, now that I think about it. That actually actively helps us. Oh no, that has alignment now. I have to give him the Skull Poke. Unless I want to explode the whole thing, but I'd rather just give him the Skull Poke, I guess. So hope. Oh, he didn't take the right one. I guess it doesn't really matter which one of the 2 he takes. I want to explode here, but I can't. Because I need to make sure he doesn't have green to purple or purple to green. Or purple to green, or I said the same thing twice. Purple to green or yellow to... Oh gosh, he has yellow to purple over there. It's a lot of value. You know, I'm going to explode and just hope it works out. A little risky, but I want the value. We're now going to cast Beatrix and hope it doesn't miss. We're now going to cast Essence of Evil and hope it doesn't miss. We're then going to go Weaver. And never mind, we actually don't have enough damage for Weaver. Oh, he has Book. Alright, this could be a little sketchy. Let's see. He mana drained everything. Purple is the most enticing right now. A Skull Poke does not actually hinder us much. I do not have enough to kill him there. I kind of just want to double this up. So place that down, explode everything. If Beatrix dies, it dies, so ideally it doesn't. We do that. Oh, good. Nice web spinner in first slot. That's huge. That is quite the save. And now we do Beatrix, and we basically won. Beatrix, Weaver into win. And there we go. Alright, that was a little sketchy for a moment there, but we're fine. Book tried to win. It tried for a slight moment to win, and then it didn't. So that probably hurts our score. That's probably closer to like a high 9,400. It was on track probably for 9,500 plus. Oh no, it still is. Never mind. Okay. I thought that would hurt us slightly more, but it didn't. It means the rest of it actually wasn't too bad then. But there we go. 9,500. Actually, I think that's the highest scoring day we had this week. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because that's not exceedingly high, but it was okay. Like, you compare it to someone else who went 5-0 the whole week and only lost once. Like, we're down like 200 points there, or technically 287 exactly. So we could have done a bit better here and there. Like right here, we're down like 453. So we could have scored a bit better on some of the days. Though that day was pretty nice, if nothing else. So a lot of 55,000s in the guild. I'm actually kind of surprised. We're actually probably going to still be in Vanguard. Or at least in Herald, I mean. Not in Vanguard. There's not that many 55,000s in our guild right now. Also, someone didn't do their battle, so in all fairness, I also did. Oh, is Mount North even here right now? I know he was earlier. Or normally is. Let's see. Oh, you know what? No, we're not in third. We're in fourth place, I think. Oh, it's like fourth or fifth. But we're definitely going to be in the Herald section then. We're definitely not making Paragon or the other thing. If we did flawless 5-0, we would have. But we did and accidentally lose on the very first day. Though overall, it was a pretty good Guild War week. At least we got the other 5 in a row as all good. Just failed the very first one, which is so unfortunate. Sometimes it takes a little while to get in the groove of Guild Wars. Anyways, so we still have the Vault weekend going on, as well as this event that we should already be way done with. Yeah, we already are, the World event. But the only other event that's still going on is Arena. You can get some extra loot from that. And that's exactly what we're going to go do. But before we do, let's go clear out dailies real quick, since I haven't done that yet. And then we'll go and hand out a code. And then the rest of the stream we'll probably spend on Arena. We're probably going to do 4 runs, 3 for the daily thing, and the 4th one will get us our little bit of Ritz at the end. And then we're probably not going to bother with the orb. It's just going to take too much time to bother going for it. But hopefully we got some good offers on the first 3. And on the very final one, we can then go and just claim the Ritz, which isn't much. It's like 60 Ritz, which is like half a color deed, or like 1/20th or so of a of an Imperial. But hey, 1/20th of an Imperial is more than 0 Imperials. It's near 0, but it's not exactly 0. It is technically a bigger number than 0. Barely. Ever so barely. Also, hello, Henrik. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Jason. If you rewind a stream, are you going to see you setting your class talents? No, I did not actually set the class talents for the class. Which one did I use? Archer? I believe I did it with... Actually, I'm not sure how I keep Archer set up. I definitely had Skull Dodge on it, or I definitely should have. I sure hope I would have had it set. That's kind of a fail if I didn't. And it's kind of one of the more important things to set on Archer. Archer's base traits is like the main reason why you use it. It actually used to be the best hero class in the game before it got all the additional traits. Yeah, what did I have Archer set to? I actually don't know. I didn't bother double checking. I just assumed it was correct. Hunter's Mark, that's correct. All 3 of these generally do nothing. And even if they do, it's so little that's basically nothing. Entangle first enemy, that's normally correct. Leaf Storm at start of battle. Occasionally you'll go Bandit, but normally you want Leaf Storm. Because one of the reasons you tend to take Archer is specifically for the Leaf Storm with everything else that it could do. Like, that's like the whole reason you even bother picking in the first place. Otherwise, you normally go Thief or something else. So, that's correct. Because it was a green Guild War day after all, obviously. So, you generally want a Green Storm. As long as you don't, like, immediately counter you. Helps out a bit. Extra armor to all green allies, which obviously is pretty beneficial given that you're running a pure green team. Extra dodge, which is the one I was talking about. Actually, it doesn't even have a link. So, yeah, that's the one you would always set. 30% dodge. And the other one normally doesn't do anything. But I normally just keep it set to Rogue, as of the 3, it's the strongest one. But I don't think we had a single Rogue on our team. Though in all fairness, all 3 of these generally do nothing for your team. It's one of the more mixed matched final level ups. Though where it makes up for that value is it has half mana start naturally. And a 15% chance every kill just insta-kills when it comes to skulls. Which is a bit different than Assassins. Assassin that we have next week is 10% chance to kill the last slot. Which is a lower percent chance, but it will insta-kill something that is separate from what you're attacking. So not only do you get the full skull poke on the first slot that you're doing, but you also have a chance to instantly kill it back, which does a much better distribution of your overall damage, which is pretty good. The only problem with it is it's 5% lower than Archer's insta-kill, but when it triggers, it is way more potent than Archer's insta-kill in comparison. But if anyone else has any other questions, do let me know. I'll make sure to go over. And of course, we'll have the weekly video up very soon, once we finally can. Also, hello Barbara! Hello Mark, Joey, welcome, welcome. And we'll have the redeem code as soon as we finish out the dailies. As soon as we clear out this and dungeons. And then the rest of the time we'll just spend in finishing up arena. Yeah, it is really strong. When Assassin lands, because not only is it hitting the first slot for normally, you know, for skull damage, which is normally like, what, 1/4 your HP or so this late in the game. Like, not only are they hitting you for about a 4 for your HP on first slot, but they will instant kill your last slot. And 7% of the time, they will also double instant kill your last slot, because the 10% will trigger to 7%. Because on its final trait, Assassin gets a 7% chance to instant kill every kill. And that does include the 10% kill off the other trait. And it also includes the 7% of the 7%. So what can end up happening if you get absurdly unlucky is you take a skull, you trigger the 10%, the 7% then triggers the insta-kill off that kill, and then that kill that was triggered from the 7% then triggers another 7%, and there goes pretty much your entire team. But yeah, it's very vicious when it gets the insta-kill, especially the double insta-kill. You basically just lose if you get double insta-killed by it. It's one of the only reasons why people tend to use Assassin. Because if it works so ridiculously good. The problem is most of the time it doesn't work. But it just takes that one rare time for it to work to just completely devastate any team. Because there's no real way to deal with it, like, at all. Like, when it happens, you just cannot counter it properly. There's pretty much no way to do so. Alright, there we go. Anyways, next order of business. Let's go take out these. Get our diamonds. It's Diamond Day after all. Yeah, you definitely don't expect Assassin to be good, because generally it's a pretty bad hero class. But when it wants to be really lucky and just be amazing, it is probably one of the best. Like, when a very lucky Assassin is probably the strongest hero class in the game. The problem is, it's generally not, which makes it one of the weakest hero classes in the game. Because it's only strong when it's triggering all of its percents. When it's not triggering any of them, it's really weak. When it's triggering all of them, or nearly all of them, it's exceedingly strong. It probably has like the widest range of being completely useless to among one of the strongest hero classes in the game. But it's too inconsistent to ever bother being used more often than not. If you're using it for a really gimmicky team, just for the sake of it. It's way too inconsistent. But it's fun to use if nothing else. It's a very fun hero class to mess with. We'll probably mess with it some week because he's probably going to have like 10 or 20% extra stats as well next week. There's no arena. I mean, there's no guild war or anything going on with it, but you know, we can still mess around with it in some battles. Probably we might need it for the world event anyways. It might actually be viable to run for the world event. Plus, we'll probably have to run it some for like pure of the team, or you know, like pure Mist of Scales for the week for one of the objectives. So I might run it for that or something. Anyways, let me go get you guys the code, and then we will go and mess with arena for the rest of the time. For the rest of the night. Where is the code? There it is. Let's go grab this, grab that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Put that there, put that there. And the code is good. Let me go get you guys the link. And we'll be good to go to go head over to arena. Anyways, there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath the settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in for the invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chats. Copy paste random numbers and letters starting with ASP. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Only usable on the PC mobile version of the game. There you guys go. Enjoy. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's go do arena now, which we'll be doing for the rest of the stream then. And we'll keep trying to do no repick, though if it's like horrifically bad, we're probably just going to repick at this point. Just to kind of speed it along a little. Anyways, deal some splash damage. If an enemy dies, gain 12 mana. Yes. Yes. I don't even need to see the other one. Just give me that. Let's see. What do you do extra to? Brown. You one-shot anything that's brown. Otherwise, you have 1-to-1 ratio. That's okay. It's not ideal, though. And I guess I grab a baby dragon as a backup plan. little bit of a weird team, but I think it's functionally usable. The problem is blocking of mana is kind of weird on this team. Alright, we're just going to roll with that. Definitely not the greatest team we've had for this, but it should function good enough to get through. Far from the best we've had. Though also nowhere near the worst. Though Lava Elemental is kind of auto-win, so hopefully that's enough to just carry us. You're going to do 5 damage to adjacents, right? Your normal splash damage, if an enemy dies, gain all your mana back. So if I do this, you should get all your mana back. And then if I do this, you get all your mana back. And then if I do this, you get all your mana back. And if I do this, you get all your mana... Okay, I might want to put him in a safer location. He's broken beyond belief in Arena. I kind of forgot. Oh, what just happened? I should give you a meat shield. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put Null in first slot just so he doesn't die. Because, gosh, is that broken? Sorry, we have 2 auto wins, not 1. I kind of forgot he was that good. I knew he was good. I kind of forgot it was that good, though. Whoops, a little broken. That is a little strong. We'll take red for now. Oh, round 2. So we cast once. Boom. We cast again. Boom. Oh, don't you dare barrier. I'm not going to be able to kill if you barrier. No! Okay, I'll go poke him. We'll do it again. Boom. And then we do it again. And we still have it. Oh, gosh, it's broken. I forgot it was this good. Let's see. I knew it was decent. I kind of forgot it just kind of wipes everything. At least in Arena. Outside of Arena, you're never going to get away with doing that. Or at least not as efficiently. Though in Arena, you sure can. What do we even need here? It reminds me of that one troop where you get like a certain amount of gold and it just auto kills everything. Or, you know, you get just to keep casting infinitely. This isn't quite the same premise, but pretty close. I actually do want to take that yellow. Because it's really important we get his mana going. While he's not blocked at all. Alright, so we basically just cast this. Oh, it actually targeted the correct option. Nice. I need one more poke so we can actually get going. The only problem that we're going to have right now is nothing is damaged enough for him to actually cast on. Also, him not having full mana right now. Oh, wait, that was an extra turn. Whoops. I thought that was. Must have taken it wrong. Okay, just don't kill this and we should be okay. So I want to do this onto something to bring into kill range. Good. So I can do this. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough for him to keep looping. He's definitely a bit less efficient this battle, mostly because he has HP gain. He boosts based on red, right? Yeah, you boost based on red. So we probably want to take a skull this turn and fight it back the next turn. How much HP is that? Gosh. That's so much HP. Bit of a weird battle. I do believe we're ultimately going to win. Though barely. Unfortunately, neither of them are brown, so I can't get boost ratio off the other thing. I think our best bet is just spam Lava Elemental at this point. Should probably take a brown there. But Lava Elemental is going to be our best overall option. Oh no, my infinite option. I was not really doing so against that much durability. Like, we might actually lose this. Very good. We got a full mana back on the elemental there. I'm going to hope this hits first slot. It did not. Ooh, we got a legendary dragon. Fairy Fire everything and 10 damage to a random one with 2-to-1 boost ratio. That's interesting. Get full mana? Yes. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. That might have just won us the entire battle. And that's why I have Baby Dragon. In case of emergency, cast Dragon. And hope it does something good like that thing. Oh, it's dead, but it did what it needed to do. It set us up into the win. It did not die in vain. Alright, we won. That was a really good roll on Baby Dragon. Normally the dragon that it rolls into wouldn't really be used that often because Queen Titania is just a better fairy fire option, which always made that one dragon like almost never used. But it's still it still can work in arena if nothing else. Almost anything can work in arena. Let's see. I'll take that over. I'm trying not to take this move over here, but I feel like we kind of have to. Actually, I'll take this first. It's another mana I don't need, but I'm trying not to give him the skull if we can help it. I feel like we took way too many turns to effectively do that. Okay, let's see if this will hit the right target. It did, good. Has he missed a single time yet? I don't think he has. We got him pretty lucky on that so far. Also, hello, John. Hello, Janice. Also, hello, Anthony. No problem for the code. Let's see. You just got your first perfect Guild War week? Nice. I haven't in like an entire year. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Though we have been building some weird teams here and there. Also, I just missed the extra turn there. But yeah, we haven't gotten a perfect Guild War in over a year. But congrats on finally getting perfect Guild War. Great accomplishment to have. But yeah, I haven't hit it in so long. We hit like so many one-loss weeks, but I keep not getting flawless weeks like this week. Like we only got one loss, but that's still not a flawless week, unfortunately. But yeah, congrats on the flawless. It's been at least a little over a year since we've last done it. It's normally books that keep getting us. Luckily, they didn't this week. I don't even think we lost a book on a Monday. I would need to go double check, or on Tuesday, I mean. Okay, I wish you could cast for a kill here. This is working so good earlier, and now we keep coming up to teams that have a weird durability that makes it harder to use. Substantially harder. This is a weird circumstance. I'm actually going to do this, even though it's overkill. And then I'm going to cast this. And now all we have to do is get the red and win. That or poke him with literally anything at this point. Even Baby Dragon would kill if it wasn't already dead. If it wasn't already dead, we could kill it with it. We're going to try for Skull for Sky. Did not get it. But we got mana we needed. Average is just under 9,500 points per day too. Nice. I think my average was a little bit closer to 9,400 this week. Though, I don't know. What's, we hit like 55,000 pretty much on the dot. What's 55,000 divided by 5? I mean by 6. 55,000 divided by 6. Oh yeah, oh gosh. Is it that low? I averaged like 9,200 or so. These were slightly over 55,000, I believe. So I was only averaging about 9,200. Which is not the greatest. But we only lost once. Though that average does include the loss, though. The average would be a lot higher if that one wasn't there. Because obviously that one loss brings the average down quite a bit. Here's like a 7,000 something score. Do we try killing... Oh no, I thought that was brown for a second. Never mind. Why did I think that was brown-yellow? My eyes are deceiving me. Okay, he's in kill range. Oh, he was. Well, he is still, but he took my mana. He needs a lycanthropy gem on the board, and there was one there. Alright, we'll go poke you. I do not have enough to continue the cycle, though. We were doing so good on the cycle earlier, and now I feel like we're like never getting it. So I'm going to do that. So I can then do this. So I can then do that again. There we go. There's the cycle I wanted. We're able to get it the last few rounds. Alright, there we go. Nice solid arena win. The first of 4. And unfortunately no good reward there. Alright, one down. A few more to go. Because 2 more will do the dailies, and then the last one will do the final reward for the writs. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see. Convert all those just converters. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. Explode 3 brown. That's normally a pretty small amount of explodes, though in the context of arena, that's actually really strong. Oh, so hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we did a poll earlier. Or not this week, but in the past. And only like 1/3 of people in the poll actually do arena. Which I always find interesting because people seem to like to watch arena but not play arena. Explode a row, deal some damage to no, I cannot read. Explode a row, deal some damage, splash damage to the first enemy, and knock them to the back. If it wasn't for the fact we already had this, I would maybe take it. I kind of want to go for Spider Queen and just put it in first. It's just a small elimination and a web and all that and a mana drain. But I want to use it for its skull value. And the fact that it doesn't block anything useful. Or at least currently useful on our team. War Elephant's a bit weird. It's mostly a skull option, though we kind of have a good skull option now. Or, you know, something that can utilize skulls, I mean. And everything else isn't too good. We could go for another mana drainer. But I want to cover more colors, so we're going to do that. Ideally here we would have wanted to have a blue. None of that is blue. Giant Toad is the probably most useful here. Leshy's too slow. The other alternative is to go Priestess and use it as like a backup barrier option. Because the damage poke's kind of small, so I might just grab Priestess. It also has Cleanse in case we need it. This also allows us to put Stone Shaker in a higher position. Or maybe not. I still feel like we should War Elephant there. And then have the Priestess in the last slot, as weird as that may seem. It allows us to use excess yellow. Definitely another one that's definitely not the greatest team we've had this week. But it should be good enough to function. Though ever so barely it'll be good enough to function. I almost want to put this spider in a different location. War Elephant in first, kind of interesting. But I'm just concerned it's not going to even be able to cast a single time if I do. So I'll skull. He'll skull us back. We then go and do this. We miss completely. We then go and take a skull. Luckily, she has really high skull damage. I could have mana drained there. That's kind of funny because her mana drain just mana drained us. That's actually unfortunate too because that might die to that random death mark now at 100% rate. Okay, good, it didn't there. Come on, don't die yet. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Good, we won. There we go. Do you think they will revamp it anytime soon? What, Arena? I wish they would more. I don't feel like they will, though. They're probably going to revamp Treasure Hunt before they do Arena, because they kind of already revamped Arena about a little over a year ago. It wasn't that good of a revamp, though, overall. I'm hoping that Treasure Hunt gets a bit better of a treatment. Oh, we're going to take that over. You should just, like, completely recode the entirety of Treasure Hunt. Something that's probably never going to happen, but should happen. Not, like, completely change up the game mode, but just to allow them to do more to it. Because the code that was done for it, I'm pretty sure, is, like, ages old at this point. Like, we're talking, like, upwards of 5 years. Please don't miss. Oh, good, it actually landed. Unfortunately, overwrit the normal Doom Skull. I hate that normal skulls can overwrite Doom Skulls. Which is weird, because I believe when you create colors of a gem, let's say, for example, there's a green potion on the board and you create green gems, if I'm not mistaken, it can't actually overwrite the green potion. But for whatever reason, with skulls, that's not the case. Like, normal skulls can overwrite Doom Skulls. And stuff, similar stuff to that. Yeah, it's hard for them to really mess up a Treasure Hunt rework. Because even if the only difference was we added epic maps, which are basically the same maps, like, kind of like how Volts were, but it's like ever so slightly different, but different rewards and maybe slightly different gameplay. Like, that would already be enough, combined with making normal maps a little bit better. Because that's the ideal change, I feel like, overall, if they're going to do anything. Is just make the rewards of normal maps a little bit better, kind of like how they did the Vault Keys, where you could get like 20% extra. Not exactly that, but, you know, something to make it better. And then make a epic Vault, or an epic treasure map that is much harder to get compared to normal maps through some other new means. How exactly they'll figure it out. But have something like that. And then have the game mode be slightly different. Like, it needs to be a bit different than how epic Vault Keys were. Like, epic Vault Keys are fun for the loot, but it plays out very similarly. Whereas I feel like they could change it up a bit more for something like a epic treasure hunt, where it's like actually like really fun and rewarding, unlike a normal map. Because overall, I feel like Volkeys and epic Volkeys went over pretty well. I do feel like there's not enough of a contrast in the battle, but you're generally just quick killing them anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's too intense. But I feel like something like treasure hunt, you definitely have to diversify it more. Like if you make an epic treasure hunt, it definitely has to be a higher contrast in gameplay-wise compared to a normal one, as well as the loot, but also in gameplay. It can't just be like a normal treasure hunt just with better loot. That works for keys, but it wouldn't really work as well for treasure hunt. It'd still be better than what we have now, but it wouldn't work as well. Let's see. I'll throw that down. I'm not sure why I went for mana drain. Actually, should have held. I don't know if fairness is about to die anyways. So I could have just taken that skull. I didn't even bother. It's not too big a deal though. We're easily gonna win. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how old maps will go for that. I don't feel like you'll be able to... If they do add epic maps, I am near guaranteed you will not be able to convert your current maps into epic maps. Kind of like how you can't convert Volkeys into epic Volkeys when they came out. They're going to be added in some other way. And if they're anything like epic Volkeys, they're going to be so hard to get initially, but they're going to make it easier to get into the future. So if epic maps ever come into the game, they might seem absurdly hard to get initially, but they'll probably do a patch a little bit later on that will make them substantially easier. Because for the longest time, or maybe not the longest time, but for some amount of time, epic Volkeys were like the scarcest resource in the game. But then they did some changes and some other stuff, and of course Nomapalooza, and then they became like ridiculously common, like in the hundreds. Whereas before, like people could go months without ever seeing a single one, which can still technically happen as if you're not doing Palooza that much. But it's a lot less likely that would happen now. Whereas before, you could legitimately go like months upon months of playing the game, going for multiple Vault events and still not get a single epic Volkey. Like we went consecutive Vault events before, prior to Palooza and everything, where we did not get a single epic Volkey the entire weekend. Okay, it seems like an old concept, but that actually wasn't too long ago. It was like, what, a year ago? A year and a half? It used to be like that. But then they changed it to be way, way better to get them. Way more manageable. Let's see. What took that over? And I feel like that's what will happen with epic maps if they ever became a thing. I'm about to lose. Is they're going to be like absurdly hard initially, but then they'll become way easier. Okay, this is problematic. I feel like we should just throw at this point, because your chance we win is so unlikely. Oh, man, we lost. Alright, we only lost once. Just need to win this other one. Also, we do have some leeway to actually lose here. Losing here technically doesn't matter, though ideally we won't. Because in order to get all the loot that I currently want, we can actually afford to lose once. Or, you know, twice, I mean. By once, I mean twice. But, you know, we can lose in a whole arena run. As long as it's deep enough, we still get enough points that we'd still be able to hit the main goal that we want. We're allowed to do that once without it being too bad. And by once, I mean losing twice. That seems so weird saying it once, but you know what I mean. Like a double loss into losing a full arena once. Which requires you to lose twice. Although we're not losing this one. We'd have to like actively try to lose. Though that thing can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Though luckily we have a backline tank, that's why it's there. As pretty much its whole purpose is to protect ourselves from that exact situation. Purple deeds. They're good, but not 270 gems worth good. Actually, what are my offers today? I got absolutely nothing. Though if you're earlier on in the game, Legion Booster can be okay. If you still need event keys. I just do not need event keys. Sitting on 12,133 event keys. I do not need more. And if you ever need more, you can actually get more from... oh yeah, it's not here right now because I already got it. But if you go to resources all the way to the left in that void that currently has nothing, is a Spoils of War. You can get 10 for 180 glory each for 1,800 total. You can do that every single week if you already haven't done it. The reason mine doesn't show up is it just kind of disappears after you buy them. But definitely make sure to buy it every week. You can get 10 extra event keys for basically nothing. Because 1,800 glory is not a lot of glory. Also, we're almost at 4 million glory. But 1,800 each week isn't that bad. On top of just getting the troop a little bit upgraded. if not all the way maxed. Anyways, where were we? Let's go do more arena. We need 2 more runs. 1 more for the last daily and the other one to get the Ritz real quick. Okay, what do we need here? We got Golem, Exploded Gem, Barrier, and Ally for each skull destroyed. Gained a bunch of life. Probably not worth it. Really protective. Destroy a column. Drain 4 mana from the first enemy for every purple gem destroyed. Gain Barrier. Why are you both so defensive? I need offense. Deal 9 damage to the first enemy boosted by their attack. If you're enraged, bleed the first enemy twice. You're not going to get enraged. However, so you're on average going to be hitting for about 16 damage. Because I would say the average attack of a unit in arenas that's going to be in first slot. Probably around 7. Probably a little higher than that. Is that worth it? He's hitting for like 16 in most situations. Give or take a few. 16's not small. But that's all it's doing. Because unless it's going to get enraged off of something else, that's not too good. From a winning perspective, I think we just put Golem in first slot and just utilize it for its high attack. Technically, the other guy can do that too. But I feel like this is the way we go. Also gives us board control, which I like. He destroys a column, which isn't as good. Though he's 1 mana shorter. I don't know. We're just going to go for this. So, next up. This might seem like a reroll overall. I'm not liking our options. Yeah, we're just going to reroll all the way. Our first reroll of the weekend. But our options just aren't that good. Deal 10 damage to an enemy boosted by Leonis Empire allies, which includes itself, which means at least 14. And that's it. So he's dealing 14 damage and slightly more if we get more Leonis. 10 damage with some side effects and maybe some maps. And that weird thing that we saw earlier. I'm going to grab you for the nice even stats and maybe put you in first slot if worse comes to worse. Vine Martin seems good. It's really high damage. We have so many browns. I kind of want to go Cockatrice. However, one of them is also brown, so I can't go Cockatrice. We're just going to grab this for mana accumulation and some damage. And we take this because it uses green. Though, in all fairness, it is kind of bad. I'd rather go Baby Dragon, to be honest. Yeah, I think we go Baby Dragon because we'll put the Panda in second slot then. So you go in first and just kind of do your thing. Vine Martin stays in the safest possible location. Baby Dragon will backline tank, and if it gets close to dying, we can simply have it cast. And that's our whole team. There we go. This should be fine. That's all we need. Oh, hello, Gadget. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, what do we need here? We'll take that. We probably want to be taking mostly blue and red. Blue, reds, and skulls are probably our biggest priority. Because our skull damage isn't too bad with what we have. Alright, we're good to go. I'll take the skull over. Grab big poke. What's your boost ratio again? I completely forget. Also, I probably should have waited a turn to pop that. Yeah, it is on brown. Okay, I was doing it based on brown. Well, also to hit the star, obviously. But also because there's some brown there. Oh yeah, but did we ever take anything else from Leonis? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. It's not too big a deal, though. This can kill first slot if we had a skull. And we did good. And it was poking with whatever. Yeah, this team should be perfectly fine. Not the greatest, but it'll hold its line. Yeah, it'll get the job done. Nothing on this team's like super auto win, but has enough synergy to kind of work. Like, it's a really average, well-rounded team. But not really any flaws. Just not with like exceedingly good advantages. If nothing else, it has everything in the team that structurally to work. Which makes it kind of okay. I should have taken the other skull, though. I guess it didn't really matter. He would have died either way we took that skull. Oh, I almost forgot to take the purple. Just to make sure he doesn't. And then you're dead. Yeah, Thermal. You need some of those event keys. A couple weeks ago, you spent 1,800 keys trying to get Phoenicia. Ooh, yeah, you do tend to use them quite a bit to get mythics near the end of the game. You got to be really careful with it too, because some kingdoms are starting to get to the point where they have 3 mythics in the event key drop table. So event keys are becoming increasingly a hard way to single out troops, where you really have to manage your diamonds or have to spend a lot of event keys to try to get them down. It's something I tried to get them to do, but they never did way back in the day. Because as kingdoms were starting to get 2 troops, I was kind of mentioning to them, now that a lot of kingdoms would no longer have a consistent way of getting a mythic, if they could add some kind of way for event keys to target a mythic, like let you reroll or, you know, let you choose what mythic you get. And they said no. I tried to get them to, though they to this day still have not. So it would be a nice feature, especially now that we're starting to get like 3 mythics in so many kingdoms. Because I did try to get them to, back when I was doing the beta and everything. I haven't done the beta for this game for over a year now. But when I was actually doing the beta back in the day and everything. Though I might still do it here and there. I just haven't for ages. But one thing I did try to get them to do around that time was to actually allow you to like exchange or, you know, like choose what mythic you get or anything that would make it better than the current like 1 of 2 option. And now it's going to be even worse because now you have a 1 in 3 chance for a lot of kingdoms, or will soon, as they keep getting more and more mythics, which makes event keys extremely inconsistent for getting the mythic you need. And it will become increasingly harder as time goes on. Because even right now, it's not too bad with a 50-50 chance, but once we start having like 3 for some kingdoms, which we already do, and 4 for some kingdoms, which currently I don't think we do, but we will at some point at the rate of mythics within a couple years. That's going to be so hard to target down the correct mythic. Like if you need 1 mythic from a kingdom, but you're only missing, you know, that 1 when it has 4, that's going to be so absurdly annoying to try to get. Like you basically have to get it with diamonds if it's the last one you're missing, because the RNG of trying to get off of event keys is going to be way too hard. Like, even if you open 4,000 event keys, you could still not get it. Of course, that could still happen now. But it would be even more common with that many. Let's see. I'll take that over. I was going to say, it should be shuffling like any moment now. Oh no, we finally had a death. Now, let's just keep doing Vine Martin. It does so much damage. It's like, what, a 5 boost ratio? Yeah, how on earth do you have a 5 boost ratio? Like, in normal context of a battle, that is so bad outside of Arena. But in the context of Arena, that is so much damage. Because for every brown we hit with it, it's doing 5 additional damage to the last slot. Which means basically if we take 3 browns, everything in the entirety of Arena will die, or almost everything. It's a lot of damage. At least for Arena. Oh, well, we have to be saved by Baby Dragon. We might need it. Oh no, Vine Martin, don't die on me yet. Don't die on me yet. I need you. Let's see. What do we take here? What do we take here? I must just want a Baby Dragon and hope we get lucky. That is one of the worst options we could have gotten. But at least his stats are good. But its actual ability is ridiculously bad for this situation. Especially when it's mana blocked right now. Okay, I can kill it off the Doom Skull. Unfortunately, we're not going to do as much damage to the last slot. But it will last to kill his first slot. Oh gosh, he's going to get another summon and more HP. Convert blues to a chosen color. I can choose it to convert it to brown. But it's not an extra turn. I could do it to purple, but then we don't have as many browns on the board. But I think it's still worth it because it goes into the other thing as well. Okay, where's the most amount of brown? I guess right here, because I need to get rid of his summoner. That's the best way to do so. Might have slightly overkilled him, but it's very important he does not live. Because now he can't summon anymore. So now it's just a factor of casting Vine Martin until we win. And now we just have to poke him a little bit. So we definitely win here. It's just a matter of getting the damage down. I can do this on yellow for an extra turn. Doing it on purple here does not get as much value, but at least it gets us some value. So I'm going to do it, I guess. I'll do a thing. We'll take him down with this, and that's match. Good old Vine Martin. And our good backup tank giving him some mana. Oops, I did not mean to spam click that quick, but a good thing we wanted to go back in anyways. Okay, what do we need here? I'll take some blue. Try to for red for blue sky, which we actually got. Nice. We'll take another blue instead of skull. I actually want to pressure mana more than I want that skull damage right now. Yeah, we still got some skull damages if we took a skull there. Fortunately, he took so... Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a lot of value. That's concerning. He just got so much value from the sky. Come on, Vite Martin. You're almost there. We're just going to throw this down for now and hope we get something good. Oh, Shegra. That's interesting. Oh, that's bad. Gosh, do you want to get any more skulls? Would you like to RNG into any more skulls? Well, let's win with just Shegra. A Shegra solo run in arena. Oh, he just drained all my mana. This might be over. Let's hope he mana drains us this turn. Instead of damage. No, he did damage. It's so bad. Gosh, you guys so much skull luck this battle. Come on, I need a brown or a red. I don't want to take this red, though. I can't take it. I still can't take it. Well, I can. It's just a really bad idea to do so. Alright, this is still winnable. We have Shegra cast. I want to poke him once before I Shegra, though. What's the safest option? None of them. Oh, good. He gave me the skull I needed. So now he's going to get barrier. I need to remove his barrier. Before I cast, ideally. Though I might just have to do it and risk it all. Because he's about to mana drain me. Come on, Shegra, you got this. What a weird battle. Oh wait, if I do this vertically... No, that's not going to do it because it's also going to do the other part. Well, what if I do it horizontally then? It's going to move down by 3. Moving down by 3 gets us a skull poke again. We get a double skull poke. The first one kills, the second one damages him substantially. Then he just needs to not kill me. What do I take? What do I take? Oh, if only that would cascade one further, that would be a nice skull poke. He's about to mana drain me, so we mostly want to take not mana. The problem is I kind of have... Oh, what do we take? I guess I have to take purple. My concern is what on earth is our follow-up next turn. Like, I have to give him a skull right now, which is the biggest concern. Because there's 2 moves. There's purple and there's brown. Unless I'm missing another one. Brown doesn't... we actually don't want to... Oh, there's also yellow. But all 3 of them give him skull. In a different way. Yeah, I gotta do it over here because we have an option out of it after. Okay. I think we take purple up. Because it's probably gonna bait him into doing something that will kill us, or kill itself. I could take brown. I probably should. It doesn't benefit from blue. We could try to race it on mana. Oh, that cascade. Is it smart enough to take blue over next turn? I feel like it's not. It is not, though. It also ruined my turn. Oh, but I still won. That's match. Yay, Shegra won. The power of Baby Dragon. We got it. Oh, that was for the win, too. Good job, Baby Dragon. We didn't have any losses, though, so we could have lost that and still been fine. Oh, we just got some useless deeds. Okay, that was the last offer of the day. So normally, if you're just doing daily arena, you would stop. However, we have an arena event, and we still have 1 more win. If we get 1 more win, as in a full arena run, we will get some writs. Only 60, which is a very small amount of loot. And that'll be the last loot we end up getting from arena. So this will be the last one we run. So let's make it a good one. So that was a pretty good one. I was happy with the Shegra one. That was fun. Deal 17, or I should say Baby Dragon one. Baby Dragon's been doing good. We drafted him twice tonight, and he actually was insane both times. Deal Scatter Damage, mostly because there's so many high rarity dragons. So like almost all of them are coming in with high stats, even if their ability is kind of average. Also, Rogue's question. On average, how many vault keys do Nomapaloozas give you, not counting the vault weekends bonus? I don't know. I've never done it when it wasn't a vault weekend. I ask because vault keys are the absolute fastest way to get gold, plus all the other stuff. Well, you can't do it during... Well, I'm not sure what the rate is when it's not a Nomapalooza, because you tend to just save them for Paloozas. Deal scatter damage, a 75% chance to enchant all allies. You know what? That's actually kind of good in Arena. Outside of Arena, not so much, because its damage is nearly 0. But enchant all allies with that scatter for only 12 is insanely good in Arena. The Nosferatu... But then again, Nosferatu has a weird transform. You know what? I'm going to go with Dragon Spear, even as 10% this week. Oh, Black Beast. We got to do it. I don't even care what the other options are. So this is a Dragon Spirit Black Beast team, I see. So the rest is basically just for stats. We almost don't even care what they are. Though ideally we'll cover more color. So let's go grab Dark Maiden for some HP. And we'll grab Snowy Owl in case we get an option to cast it a single time. And that's our team. And by team, I mean the 2 units that will win us the entire battle. Dragon Spirit, you go there. Black Beast, you go there. And you just devour everything and then we win. That sounds like the game plan. 2-unit team, as per usual, for most arena battles. Okay, so right off the bat, we want to take these 4 colors and then win. That's all we have to do. We probably want to prioritize taking yellow and purple over anything, though. Because we gain enchant for everything once we do. Which is really strong in arena. Because you don't have as much good board control in arena, so 2 mana per turn is ridiculously broken. I forgot, we get to choose what color this goes into. You convert yellow to any color we want. And this gives us HP as well, which we can use for the Devour. Though not quite yet. I don't want to Devour yet. Soon. We could always go for a 3rd scatter. Oh, 1 mana short. What are you doing? Actually, both of you are like just ever so barely short on doing your thing. Please kill first slot. Not enough damage. A lot of damage though overall. Alright, you die. And we won. Alright, this team should just destroy everything. Dragon Spirit's actually kind of broken in arena. Hey, we found a pet gnome. Oh, is anyone in my guild? Do we have a pet active right now? I don't think we do. I found a pet. I'm not sure which pet. We'll find out in a moment. But can anyone in the guild confirm if there's one going or not? I'm pretty sure there isn't. Oh, I completely forget at this point. I'm like near certain there isn't that one though. Also, let's assume that he doesn't run away. He actually could run away here. We do have to win and kill him. But I'm pretty sure both of those things are going to happen here. If only we could take a skull. If only we could take anything to damage him. Oh, he might escape. Never mind. We might not have one. Oh, wait, what am I saying? I have a skull right there. We're fine. And I always need to make sure not to lose. And I think we just already won. There we go. Alright, no pet. There we go. What pet did we get? We got a pony that no one needs. So maybe someone in the guild needs it. We got a really useless pet. Very useless pet. Oh, what did I take care? We'll grab that down. Grab a Devour onto you. Get a, do I take purple or skull? I'll take skull purple. I mean a skull brown, I mean. I just need to cast this before it dies, ideally. Oh, it is about to die, and actually, it's about to die right now. Oh, that's bad. Black Beast, do your thing. We need to not lose. The one single unit team. That's all you need. One gigantic Black Beast. Honestly, Black Beast is like the icon of Arena. If there was like any one troop that like defines what Arena is, it's just Black Beast. Like you could easily win without ever picking him. But he just seems like such an arena troop. A really fun one to use too. I was explaining the other night, and I never really thought about it like that until I explained it the other night like that. But he basically is Iron Gut, but he devours your own team. Which in the context of owning Iron Gut seems really bad. But in the context of a area where that you can't use anything above epic rarity, he sounds actually insanely good. Because it's basically just Iron Gut, but he devours your own team instead of the enemy team. But a few other perks like full heal and the skulls and everything. But that's essentially what he is. Just an Iron Gut that devours your team instead of the enemy team. Which under many circumstances sounds bad, but in Arena is ridiculously good relative to other options. What about Peasant? Peasant is actually S tier in Arena. I like everyone who hates on Peasant in Arena because actually, like, if I see Peasant, I take it. Like, there's almost no instance I don't unless I already have like 2 or 3 other blues on my team, and even then I might still take it. It's just such a good option. I really like Peasant's board control. You can never get away with it outside of Arena because stats are too high to ever be worth it with how bad his side effect is. But he has such weird border control that no other troop in the entire game can do other than him. There's not a single rarity of any other troop that can do what that common can. Which kind of reminds me of Leshy, because Leshy's another one of those troops where it has a really weird gimmick of entangle everything. There's quite a few implications that no other troop in the entire game can do. But Peasant in particular I really like using. At least in Arena. Outside of Arena it's just so bad, obviously. But in Arena it's pretty good. Among one of the better mana accumulators you could ever do for common. Possibly even the best. It's played really weird. Because you would never play Peasant in any location other than Arena. So anytime you get to practice using Peasant is generally in Arena itself. Because there'd be no reason to ever use it outside of it. And anyone at a point in the game where it would be viable too probably wouldn't know how to use it correctly. Because it's a really weird troop to use. And there's no other board control exactly like it, so you can't use something like Peasant. There only simply is Peasant. Because not a single other mechanic does what he does. At least to the same degree that he does it in. Please let me devour it. Why won't you? There we go. Just wouldn't let me click for a moment there. Let's see. I need brown. And then we devour. And then all we have left is Black Beast. That shall destroy an entire team. Alright, I now have my team of 1. That's all we need. One very, very strong Black Beast. Come on, stop summoning. We're almost there. Oh, I should have taken that purple first. Luckily, he doesn't actually need that mana. Oh, he's gonna do an armor buff. That's actually perfectly fine. It's basically a waste of his turn. Because I believe we still one-shot it. Yeah, we... Oh, no, we actually don't. Never mind. That's not a waste of his turn. He actually stopped us from one-shotting him. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we still win. But that definitely slows us down a little. Ooh, he just got full mana from the thing. That's really bad. This is a weird battle. We should ultimately end up winning this. I just needed some better skull luck. Alright, one more skull, we win. Luckily, I use half the same mana as him, so I can just keep denying it. There we go. And there we go. Black Beast wins us the final arena. I'm happy with that. The most iconic kind of arena troop just winning it all. So we could technically do 4 more arena runs for another orb. That will be completely random. However, I'm not going to bother doing that. So I'm cashing out everything we have, which is 60 writs, 1,000 shards, 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, and we got an Imperial Deed across the weekend from the offers. Of course, it still cost us the 470 gems or whatever it was, but still got it. Or was it 450? I don't remember. Can you explain why Peasant is so desirable in Arena? Because it gets a lot of mana accumulation relative to 3 mana costs. You can do some really weird cascades, like a double destroy that allows you to chain into a 4 times, or doing it into a single 3 times when you don't have a better option, and get a multi like staircase kind of thing, where you get like a 3 into a 3. But it's mostly his mana cost relative to the mana accumulation is really high due to what kind of board controls he could do. He also has a lot of situations where you can extra turn, where other troops no other troop in the entire game would be able to extra turn, where you would specifically need to have a peasant on your team in order to do. But yeah, I would advise using peasant next time you see it in arena. It does some really interesting things, or even right now if you're still running arena, it still goes on for another, what, 5 hours or so? Though arena, I'm pretty sure most people don't bother doing. But he has some instances where you can do it. I'll try to run it next arena event. But for now, I believe we will be closing it there. I'm happy with our Black Beast run, and that Baby Dragon was doing the real MVP of the stream. He kept getting it such good options every single time. I hate on Cal. I know, I like Peasant, but hate Cal. I don't know, I never found Sacrificial Cal to be that good in Arena. I know a lot of people really like it. I just hate that it makes the battle a 3 versus 4. Because with Peasant, at least it's still 4 versus 4. Even something like Firebomb, I'm slightly skeptical in taking sometimes. But even in the case of Firebomb, at least it gets rolling quicker than Sacrificial Cal. My biggest concern with Sacrificial Cal is not only a 3 versus 4, but it's a 3 versus 4 that takes longer to get going compared to some other 3 versus 4. Like, at least with Firebomb, you get it up in a turn or 2. Whereas Sacrificial Cal takes normally minimum 2 turns, if not 3. Depending on if you surge or not. Which makes it take pretty much a whole turn longer than even a Firebomb. Which is another troop that makes it a 3 versus 4. But at least it makes it 1 less turn that you have to deal with. Obviously, Sacrificial's buff is way better than what Firebomb does, though. But anything that's like a 3 versus 4 like that, I don't know, it's already at a disadvantage unless you have like a good summoner. Like, you take Sacrificial Cal last, so there are some teams that would grab it. I just feel like unless you have a really good summoner, or any summoner at all, like if you had literally no summoner, it'd be very situational if you would take it. Unless you just really need the extra stats that you get from it. Which, of course, every team would benefit from. I just feel like it's a lot more situational than Peasant or something. Like, if I see Peasant, I normally take Peasant. But Sacrificial Cal, you need a really specific structured team for it to be worth it, I feel, in most situations. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful week. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 1.5 hours prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing all the Chapter 7 tasks and going from there. Aside from that, we should have the video up some point tomorrow, just going over all the weekly info as we normally do. And we'll go from there. I hope you all enjoy your week. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.